Welcome ladies and gentlemen, my name's Brad Carlin-Smith. I'm Head of Property Sales for the Hopkins Group. Here today to give you a little market update for the month ending October 2019. Well, it's been a pretty busy start to spring. The latest REIV quarterly results came out this month for the quarter ending in September, and they're not that surprising. A springtime boost is helping restore property prices across the housing market and apartment market. The housing market's up 4.5% and the unit market's up 3.9%. Either way you look at it, an increase is still positive. For Melbourne Metro, the results are quite interesting. Up 4.5%, the highest quarterly result we've had since 2017 March results. Melbourne's property growth was led by markets in Preston, with growth of 25.7% across the quarter, closely followed by its neighbouring Coburg at 20.8%. Two great results for two great suburbs in Melbourne. Doreen overtook Pakenham and Craigieburn to achieve the most number of property sales for the quarter. Donvale remains Melbourne's most consistent suburb, with an increase in its median both quarterly and annually, one of very few suburbs that are managing to do that in the Melbourne metro area. For those of you who are interested in the regional market of Victoria, the results aren't that different from metro, with units increasing a massive 7.1%, which is great for that market and for the quarter. Bendigo was the top regional housing performer, with 11.9% increase over the quarter and a 29.7% growth over the year. A great result for that region. Auction results for the month have been pretty steady, with clearance rates hovering around the 70s to mid 70s most of the month. Last weekend saw our first Super Saturday with just over 1,000 auctions going to market, with around 75% clearance rates. This is a great result considering at the same time last year we had around 1,400 auctions only achieving 54% clearance rate. Again, this supports that supply is low, demand is still very high, and there are some critical things that you should be doing when you're marketing your property, and they're quite simple. Get the price right, the demand is there, your property will sell. I just wanted to finish off this month as I was sent a couple of questions that I get asked most commonly when I'm out and about in the marketplace. You won't be surprised to guess what they are. The first one, what's my property worth? First of all, I want to be really frank. As a real estate agent, we're not property valuers. We're marketers and negotiators. That's our skill. Of course, being a marketer, we need to understand price. Price is important. We need to place the property correctly into the marketplace. To do that, we have a myriad of tools where we can determine what we may think a property may achieve in the current climate. Of course, the true answer to the question is the buyer determines the true value of your property. Not you, not me, unfortunately, it's definitely the buyer. So if you're not sure or you're keen to go to market, the best thing to do is get the marketing correct, get a great negotiator on your side who can negotiate you the best possible price. And the next most common question I get asked is, when's the best time to sell? Yes, there's no doubt that a lot of people believe that springtime, the season we're in now, is the best time to sell. I've got to say, don't necessarily agree. For me, it's a supply and demand question. At the moment, we have very little supply of property. We have a huge demand with our population growth. For me, best time to sell, right now. The other answer to the question about the best time to sell has to be when you're ready. You need to be committed to the process. You need to understand what's going to happen. You need a good agent on your side who's going to walk you through the process, give you plenty of feedback and information from the market so you can make an informed decision. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the month of October. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you've got, so by all means keep them coming. If you want to make contact with me and discuss anything in regards to selling your property, by all means contact me at the Hopkins Group. Thanks very much, hope you're back a winner.